household things. So I grew up very like everybody does whatever we need to do to get things done. So my dad, like we all whatever, except like maybe washing dishes and cooking. And then on top of that, I wasn't home a lot because I played sports. So I was like traveling every weekend. After school, I was staying after school for practice. So I wasn't one of the sisters who cooked. So growing up, I didn't like cook. And my mom would be like, oh, when I was actually home, she's like, oh, why don't you come and cook? And I'm like, I just YouTube when I get older. I used to tell her that, like, I'll just YouTube when I get older. But I genuinely did not have time to like just sit there and watch. And I'm like, Haitian people, they cook like, it takes you 3 hours like to make some rice, like, you know? So I'm like, can't do that. So when we got married, he was not a cooker, so I knew I had to cook. So that was an area where I had to grow a lot in. I watched a lot of videos, a lot of trial and error. But I'm getting better. And so I do the cooking, but he is like wanting to explore that area and help out. So he's starting to watch and try to do some every now and then. So
cereal.
No, like, he'll make like white rice, and he'll make the kids like breakfast oatmeal and other breakfast stuff like that. And he's learned how to make salmon. You know? Yeah. So that's nice.
But as far as household duties,
we do
everything. It's not like I wasn't brought up with the mindset that females do this, males do this. It's just,
so it helped. So we were both doing the same thing growing up.
I'm gonna vacuum, she's gonna vacuum. I'll do dishes, she'll do dishes. Laundry, both do laundry, both iron. So it's just whatever needs to be done, we get it done. Trash, the only thing that she may not do is take the trash out and bring it up to the front of the house. I'll cut the grass, but it's not like she can't. She can, but I just, it's more manual labor, so I'll just take care of it. But household stuff, we do everything together.
Changing diapers, we both do that.
Cleaning the toilet, shower, we'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. What about groceries?
Groceries?
Yeah.
When we first got married, we would like have to do groceries together.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was our getaway.
That was our getaway.
It's like, there's no more milk. You know, so that was our little getaway.
We love to go like late at night, so it's like dark, so like you're going on a date, pushing the car.
We make fun out of it, you know.
So now it's a little more challenging with the kids.
I'm not going with
he doesn't want to go with the kids.
Yeah.
So groceries, I will do most of it.
Yeah.
If I need him to pick up something,
I'll pick something up. Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes we'll do a family thing if he's up for it.
Yeah, it's too much.
I mean, I love
car seats and all that stuff.
So when he's up for it, we make it a family vacation, and the kids love it. They're like, oh my God, we're gonna get a car! Yeah. So when Daddy's up for it, So groceries is open too.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mostly do it because there's specifics too that like
The cooking
he
stuff.
won't really know what to get.
Okay. That makes sense. And talking about the kids, I know now you guys say you love spending time together. How do you deal with that? You have kids, you going out on dates. How do you guys handle this?
Well, thank God that my mom is here, and she's willing to take them. Like, she's not a grandma that's like, oh, you're gonna come pick up the kids. Like, we can literally say, can we leave them for like 2-3 nights?
Oh wow.
And she's happy.
2-3 nights?
And she's happy.
Yeah, that's like birthdays though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or anniversaries.
Or anniversaries, but
we'll do like a 2-night what do you call it?
Staycation. You know, and she'll be okay.
When we feel like that spending time area is running low, everything needs to go shut down, and we need a staycation tonight. Yeah. She's always willing.
Oh, wow.
She's always wanted to take them, so that isn't too hard, you know, when it comes to getting away. But when we're home and they're here, it's just we're focused on them, you know, because they're young, they want to play. So we have our time when we put them to sleep if we're awake.
Or sometimes if they're early in the morning.
Yeah.
And they're asleep.
And they're asleep, yeah.
Which is rare, but
yeah.
yeah.
If you, and I know a lot of people don't have that luxury to have parents here.
There, yeah.
Do you guys have any suggestions you would give to people going through that stuff? Because I know that's a huge deal for married couples with kids, babysitters, but I know a lot of people still do not want to leave their kids with just anyone. So
well, I would say you have to be very forward thinking before you have kids. You know, yes, having kids is a beautiful thing, but daycare is no joke. You know, and you want to make sure that when you do have kids, you have somewhere that they can stay. Don't just have all these kids. Oh, I love kids, and then want to go on date night. Who's gonna watch 4 kids? You see what I'm saying? It gets challenging. So you want to look at all those dynamics before you make that decision of having kids. Okay. You know, so that's my word of advice. You know, be very forward thinking before you have kids. It's not the same like back in the day. You know, daycare is very expensive.
Oh yeah.
Like I know her sister, perfect example, was living in Texas, away from family, and he's from Ohio, no family in Texas. So they have one child at the time when they're in Texas, paying $1,200 a month for just one. So imagine if she had 2, and she has 2 now. She's in Ohio. Thank God she has family there, but you know, you can imagine. So, and it's just only going up. So you got to be very wise with having kids. And if you have in-laws who's available, even a close friend that you can trust, you know, then you're okay. But if not, you know, just be wise.
Like as a mother, I struggle with that. Like, I'm not leaving my kids with just anybody. I mean, I have problems leaving my kids with my sisters. You know? So I understand like how hard it is as a mother to like leave your kid with somebody, especially it's like, you know how you watch your kids and certain things that you don't want them to see or blah blah blah. So I understand it from a mother's point of view. So I think yes, being forward thinking, but there are some instances where you do get pregnant, you're not trying to get pregnant, and then you're not really blah 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 ready for that in your head, but the Lord knows everything. So I would say just it's okay. Like, you know, sometimes we don't think like we just want to hold on because we don't think nobody can do it like I do, but it's okay. Just as long as you trust the person. And I would even say if you want to just stay upstairs or somewhere in their house while they watch your kids one night, even if you have to do that extreme, but just know that it's okay. Like one day a month, it's all right. And the more you start to do it, the more you're gonna feel comfortable. Like, okay, I can do this. Because as a mother, you wanna hold on, and it's so scary. Like for me, it's so scary. Like even right now, I'm scared right now. You know, leaving your kids certain places, but it's okay. Just the more you do it, the easier it is.
Okay. What does it mean to be a Christian couple? I think that's where we're at, because this project is about Christian marriages and how it's sometimes too much fairy tale or divorce. So what does it mean to be a Christian couple to you guys?
To be a Christian couple, to me, is to be Christ-centered, Christ-focused, and where your relationship brings glory to God. So in the way that you live, in the way that you carry yourself,